So I made this video to show those of you out there who are looking to try to get a ND for a Rokinon 14mm prime. As you can see, there's no filter threads. I mean, it does kind of, but there's no threads to put regular NDs. And I already have a set of 100mm Formatt Hitech Firecrest NDs, which I got through Amazon. And it's a great system to use with this 100mm modular holder. So I got the 77mm step-up ring, and this one's awesome because it fits onto my 35mm pretty well, and it's also the same as the 24, and also this lens that I'm using on the 7D, which is a 24 to 105. And so basically you just screw it on and then put it on and slide the ND in, and it ain't going nowhere. You know, you just tighten it. You don't even have to over tighten it. It's on there pretty well. But unfortunately, I thought I couldn't use the same system for the 14mm, and it turns out that the 77mm ring is almost the perfect size to fit on this. So I mean, without the weight of the ND, it's fine, right? But you still have this side that you gotta cover, right? So I basically went out to the Joann's Arts and Crafts store, and I found this 2mm thick foam sheet, $1. So I mean, immediately when I saw this, I bought a few because I thought I could have a few more uses. And I actually made a hood for a monitor that I use on the Ronin. You know. So anyways, I didn't want to use this matte box to put it on the Ronin because of all the weight. I'd have to adjust. I have to figure out a way to put some rails on it, and it just wasn't high enough. I had to step it up, and even then, like, this is just awkward to have on the Ronin. So I mean, basically all I do is I cut that foam sheet to be just about the size of the pedal, and just to wrap around the bottom like that. Alright, and you just get the ring, and the 2mm thickness is perfect for having it just sit in there, cutting off the light coming through the sides so you get no light leaks. It's on there pretty snug, enough to hold the weight of this, and it's small enough to throw on the Ronin and not have to worry about, you know, having to place this all the way towards the back of the Ronin plate. And it just works out perfectly. You don't get any vignetting because it sits basically right as close as it can to the pedal hood. For those of you who can't go outside with their 14mm without having to go to f/22, and I was still blowing stuff out outside, you know, on a sunny day, f/22, even putting the ISO all the way down to 200, it just wasn't happening. Like, I was still crushing highlights. I mean, this right here, it's not coming off, and I trust it enough to put on a Ronin because it's pretty steady and I'm not gonna bump it anyways. But I mean, it's not going anywhere, and I'm not gonna be doing that much movement with it anyways. So, you know, you could put it as however strong ND you want on it. I put it at 1.5. I think I was able to open it up to like somewhere between 5.6 to 8, so I get a little better, shorter depth, and it just works great. So I found this 77mm. It works for my 24, my 35, and this 24 to 105, and this 14mm, as long as you get some 2mm thick foam sheet from any arts and crafts store.